Good morning. It is Thursday. Yay. Today I'm so excited and happy because I get to go buy kitty litter. Yay. Trust me, if you could smell this smell coming from here, you would be excited too. Um, yeah, it's way in need of being replaced. Um, Even the best brand of litter can only last for so long, and well, this one has expired, and I get to shop for cat food. Yay! Yay! My happy day. Um, Gonna start off today, and I'm doing this in my gown with my cute little side ponytail. I braided my hair down the side because since I had the injections, apparently the cortisone makes my hot flashes happen more, and just haven't been brave enough to try sleeping with the bonnet at this point in time. So I decided that I would braid my hair and to, keep it from being so tangled this morning. And yes, I'm still doing morning. I'm still doing coffee because I have a NutriBullet RX. Love this thing, okay? I've had it for probably, see, I bought it, I think, before Ian was born. Um, no, yes, before Ian was born, and he's a year old, so because I have a regular bullet, and then I bought my daughter a bullet to make baby food with. Not the baby bullet, just a regular bullet, so that because we cook and we like vegetables and things like that, and I figured she could just make him puree him baby food and not really have to buy so much stuff that's been processed for him. It's worked out real well. Anyway, I bought the NutriBullet RX for me when I bought her the Magic Bullet. So I've had it for about that long. And I hadn't used it for several months. And then I decided, I guess, a few weeks ago to pull it out and start using it again because I'm desperately seeking something to make me feel better. I'm having these injections done, um, trying to get more active. But anyway, so I get this bright idea because I did not um, didn't feel well for a couple of days, and I forgot to wash out the NutriBullet the last time that I used it. So um, it kind of sat in soaking water. So um, I decided this morning it'd be really cool, a real good idea to just smack the blade on there with some fresh soapy water, put it on the thing and let it spin, and that would clean the blade and clean the thing, and then I loosen the rest of everything up. I could rinse it out, wash it out, and be on my way. Good theory. Good theory. I did that for 30 minutes. I tried to get the blade off. Now this is not the soup pitcher part, it's just the regular cup, which is a big huge cup with the NutriBullet RX. I fought with that thing. I begged, I pleaded. I pulled, pushed, um, brought it in through the house, sat down, and tried to, every way I could think of to wedge that sucker off of there, and it would not budge. I mean, it would not budge. I got mad. I begged, pleaded, prayed, uh, said a couple of words I shouldn't have said. But anyway, after a while, I came in here and I sat down and I was like, I can take a tire off of a car. I can remove a tire. I can do that all by myself. But I can't get the lid off of this NutriBullet. I can't get the blade off. It hits me. Use the same principle. Okay, so I went back in the kitchen. I wedged the pitcher or the cup next to my one of my feet. I held the taker offer tool, and that's all I can think of to call it because it comes with the bullet, and it's just like a little wrench doohickey. Gives you more leverage to take the blade off. So I wedged it with my hand, wedging it against the pitcher, and I used my other foot to break it loose. Just barely applied pressure, the pressure of my foot and my fat, And it worked. And it didn't make a big, huge mess in the floor because, of course, once I broke the seal, I could turn the rest of it off, twist the rest of it off with just my hands. So thank you, thank you, thank you for that, God. um, so 8 bananas, beets, a bag of strawberries, and carrot juice later in the soup pitcher that comes with the NutriBullet. I have breakfast. And I don't think I will ever use that one again. I'm just saying, I just don't think we're going to do that. But anyway, uh, it is my, that just took up so much time this morning because, I could have had breakfast consumed and on with my day. But anyway, it's getting time for Tradio and the Wake Up Makeup Show. But before we do that, wanted to talk a little bit more. I know, I talked about I talked about um, the emotional part of chemo yesterday. Um, and train of thought just went whew, right out there. Anyway, usually during Dad's chemo, Mom and I go shopping, and it's just kind of a way. There's really nothing. I mean, he's when Dad sits back there, he's on his drip. There's really nothing. They don't really like for extra people to be back there. Um, Not because they don't want the family members. They're supporting the patient, but the more people that come in contact with these patients could have colds or flus or something and not know it and pass the germs to the patients. So we just kind of go shop while Dad's having his drip. Well, so that's what we did yesterday. In the process of doing that, I ended up with a haul. Yes, 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 yes. Um, we went to Meijer. I was kind of hoping we'd go to J.C. Penney's because I wanted to go to Sephora and get some samples. Um, I'm I'm thinking that, in my search for the next perfect uh, foundation, I just can't see myself. I mean, to me, it's a waste to go and buy the product and then take it back because then it has to be discarded. And if they can give me samples, and I've heard that Sephora will do that, then that would work so much better for me. I'd be much more content. I'd even pay for the sample, and that's part of the reason why I ordered the choice box, um, because that gives me samples and less waste. And anyway, back to where we're supposed to be. Um, while we were in Meijer, I was doing such a good job behaving. We were shopping for some things that my mother needed and things that Dad needed, and we're just going to get rid of this because it's getting tight on my head. Um, and from the looks of when we take it down, I might should have left it back up there. Anyway, so uh, I was behaving. I had not a plan to go down the makeup aisle. Well, we passed it. And I just kind of took a little detour. Mom was pushing her little buggy, and I just detoured my little buggy down the makeup aisle. And found prior to going down the makeup aisle. Yeah, we should have left the ponytail in. My hair kind of is everywhere. But anyway, it's hair. It does that sometimes. Um, Found prior to, these were on sale. I can't remember how much, and it really doesn't matter. But they're the Aveeno Absolutely Ageless Facial Care Starter Kit. Now, you know that I do um, my oils and things of that nature, but I wanted to give this a fair shot because Aveeno is a pretty natural type company from what I've seen. So I bought two of these because they were on sale, and it was cheaper to buy two of these than to buy the whole big thing that I may not like. And I figured if I bought two of these, if I don't like it, I can pass the other package off to my daughter or my sister or something like that. Um, but it says 1 week to younger, healthier looking skin. So we're going to give this a shot, and it will be the one new thing for this next week. We're going to start it on Saturday. Anyway, moving on to Meijer haul. I wandered down, and they have a really super good Rimmel display there. I'm going to have to shop at Meijer more often. And that kind of, Meijer is one of those huge stores that just causes me a great deal of anxiety, which is why I don't shop there very often. I just, and I don't like to shop there by myself because huge bunch of anxiety. But I have really taken a shine to the Scandalized by Rimmel pens. So pens, eyeliners. This one is a nude. I think they're so smooth, and this, I mean, you can't. I don't know if that'll even show up on the camera, but that's just a soft color, and I just love it. Um, this is probably one that I will use more on my lips more than my eyes, because I have better luck using a nude liner than I do a color liner to keep my lipstick where it's supposed to be. I have issues keeping lipstick on. This one is super glued apparently, because I can't get it off. But this one is, and I'm not going to fight with it, a deep blue, and I like the deep blue color. I don't know why I can't. There we go. So I like blues. See that color, but I like a deeper blue. They look very nice on my eyes. And I don't know if you remember the elf blue that I wore the one day. The elf blue was just too much closer to a teal, and it just kind of, it didn't blend. It just kind of was a hard whoosh blue on my eye. So, you know, it's in the collection, but, you know. And then I got the Scandalized 24-hour waterproof hydrofuge in Witness White. I have found that I have no strength. I love using this. Oh, this is a pretty sheer white, and I love using it right in here in the corners of my eyes just to brighten things up. And occasionally, and with that one being that sheer, oh, and it smudges nicely. It can go under the eye to help them not look so bad on certain days. However, moving forward, I've been waiting to get these and putting them off and putting them off. And I want to, at some point, purchase the Urban Decay Naked palettes. I bought the small Smokies palette for it was $29. I wasn't all that impressed with it, which pushed the purchase of those palettes back just a little bit more. But I love the colors in the Naked 1 palette and the Naked 2 palette. Just not so thrilled with the smoky colors. I wasn't thrilled at the amount of fallout and stuff that I got was just ridiculous. But anyway, so I've been buying what could be considered dupes for those palettes, just to kind of keep pushing them further off, because there's other palettes that I want to get before. But anyway, I picked up the L'Oreal palette 1 nude and palette 2 nude. They were buy one get one half off. Yes, I was happy, happy, happy. Okay. Also in this haul, which I don't have because it went with my mother, I got baby Ian a Mickey Mouse potty chair. Um, so excited. He's going to be so happy. Don't know if he's going to know exactly what to do with the potty chair, but, that's part of growing up for him. Um, I'm excited to see how he reacts to the potty chair. Um, anyway, he should probably, I think mom's going to Middlesboro today. Between today and Sunday, he should get his giraffe and his potty chair, so I'll post pictures on Facebook because I can't figure out how to post them here or on Instagram. And my Facebook is my name. It's Vicky Cadle or Vicky Nunn, either or. It's the one that has the most activity that you see me on daily. And I think my Twitter is VL Nunn, yes. And I think my Instagram is something similar to that. I can't even remember this morning. Anyway, when I got back to Lexington, I had to run into Kroger to get bananas because, we must have bananas in my world. And I just kind of had to meander over to the makeup aisle. I wasn't going to. Can you hear that noise? It's one of my animals. I don't know, snoring or something. But anyway, I just so happened to, because there's a Milani palette that I want, and it was out of stock when I was there the other day. So I just kind of thought, well, we'll just check and see if they have it in. And then they didn't, and there was a merchandiser working in that area. And folks, I'm sorry, but if you're blocking product from customers to merchandise, you're doing it wrong. Okay? That's just a little extra for today. Anyway, so I went around the corner to the next aisle of cosmetics to check out the Physicians Formula because I've heard and seen so much about it, and I haven't really tried a whole lot of it, and I've not really ever been a fan of it, and hopefully that will change because it just seems to be beautiful. But the merchandiser was also, another merchandiser was in resetting that display. And lucky me, got the Nude Eyes palette, and these three colors, they're Enhance and Define, and they're technically, they say they're for green eyes. If you have brown eyes, mine turn green, so I can get away with it. I tend to be a little bit, I'm on the warmer side, but also neutral, so I can pull off a lot of different things. I just have to be creative. But anyway, if you look, these were both 50% off. How can you walk past that? Then I saw these kohl pencils and just had to have them. They're natural nude eyes. One is a nude, one's a brown, and one's a black. And I really just like the way they're shaped. And the cool part is the merchandiser also gave me a $3 coupon. Yes! Can you say happy, happy? But anyway, and of course I showed my choice box that came in the mail in another video yesterday. But I wanted to do that haul, albeit in my jammies with the funky hair. This is reality life. This is my real life. That's what I welcomed you into when I came onto YouTube. Not every day is a full makeup day, and sometimes you have to wrestle with a blender or a NutriBullet. And but I hope that you had a good laugh. I'm gonna hop off of here. finish up breakfast and get ready to do the Wake Up Makeup show while I listen to Tradio with my friend Brian O'Brien. Um, I hope you have a wonderful day. I apologize that this is so long, but talking, I'm really apparently good at doing that. Tomorrow, I have been informed that Sarah Rush is going to be doing her accountability for her New Year's resolutions. And since I decided that she and I would be our accountability partners, then I guess that means that I need to do a video along those lines too. So that will be coming up tomorrow or Saturday.